we did a DNA test, and when the results came back, it showed that I'm not your father, and Reef is actually your real dad.
I'm 14 now, and now you guys decide to tell me that you're not my actual dad and you're my biological father? Like, when was I supposed to find out about this?
What's going on, guys? You already know what it is. Welcome back to the channel. You already know where we at. DaddyDLO's here. We outside. Who's this?
You already know what it is. Badman Reef in the building, and when we link up, it's a problem.
So today, I thought to myself, Cyan is always pranking me. She's always getting me. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to be pranking Cyan today. That, guess who? Guess what? I'm not her real dad. Uncle Reef.
It's crazy, y'all.
Now, the thing about it is I don't know if she's going to be sad or if she's going to be happy. And but I know our bond is obviously deep, and she already knows what's good. So she should be upset. But this is a risk that I'm taking
right now.
Big risk that I'm taking. So, right?
Me and Cyan were here when he went to university together, so we grew up together, kind of. And then when he came back from school, obviously DaddyDLO came in and did his thing. But we're gonna make it look like I was her real dad. I was super young, and I had a kid, but I couldn't raise her. So he had to raise her. You know what I'm saying? He had to be a big brother.
I have to do what I have to do. But yo, we gonna get her. We gonna get her. It's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be epic, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna do what we gotta do for you guys. And you already know where we at. We outside.
So you already know why I'm going. Make sure y'all smash the like button.
Smash it. Subscribe.
Turn post notifications.
And turn on that post notification.
Stop playing.
This is what y'all want. I'm gonna give it to you.
Jeez.
Heavy. Let's go. Cyan, sweetie. Yeah? Come here for a second, please.
5 minutes later.
Door, please. I'll close it.
What is it?
We always have, obviously, conversations. Fixing your hair. We always have conversations. We always talk to each other. I wanted to just talk to you about something that's been draining, and it's been on my chest, and it's been a few weeks now, and I have to get it off my chest, and I can't do it alone. Obviously, I need your Uncle Reef to be here, obviously, with us. That's part of the reason why I told him to come, because I really need to talk to you, and this has been just keeping me up at night, and now it's getting to that point that you're in the spotlight with everything too. So hold on. Hold on a second. I'll call you Uncle Reef, and then you'll see what I mean. Ray! Come here for a second. Just hold on. I'm just gonna call you Uncle Reef, so because I don't want there to be any. If you have any questions, I don't want there to be nothing like that. If you're confused or nothing like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish it was just a surprise instead of you guys having to tell me something.
No, it's good. Ray!
It's about to go down.
What happened?
You should something on your face.
What do you want me for?
Sit down, please. Sit down. Remember that thing I was talking to you about the other day about pertaining to Cyan? The other day we were talking about it.
What, YouTube?
Yeah, that YouTube thing that she got you tell her that too. You got a nice sponsor deal that you got, but not that. The few weeks ago we were talking about what had happened the night. What we called it.
Bro, I'm not doing this right now.
Yes, bro. This is what the night. This is what
we have something to do.
I know that, but if I wait up to you, then it'll never be done.
Alright, bro, whatever, man.
Okay. Cyan, I don't know where to start, but I'll try to be as clear as I possibly can about that night. Alright? Growing up, we both obviously played soccer. Both are obviously athletes, top of the game, and we've seen many different people. We've been to many different parties, all that stuff doesn't matter. The problem was that there was this one night that we had, and we had a little entanglement with the same person.
Like, what do you mean entanglement?
Like a little entanglement, like we kind of slept with the same person.
A girl?
Yeah, so
Does he?
I understand that, but I told your uncle, he said, hey, you know what? I know that person and we had a entanglement too, so whatever, either which way. Now, the problem was that a few months later, she was pregnant. She told your Uncle Reeve she's pregnant, she told me she's pregnant, but she didn't know who the father was.
Oh, hell no!
Shortly after you were born, because we did a DNA test.
That girl was me? That girl was my mom?
That girl is your mom, yes. Shortly after that, we did a DNA test. Obviously, then you were born. And when the results came back, it showed that I'm not your father, and Reef is actually your real dad.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
And I
just want you to know. I want you to know first off is that I'm your dad and I love you and you're my baby girl, but biologically, your real father is Reef.
That doesn't make any sense.
Nothing is gonna change. Everything is gonna be the same, right? I still love you. That's not gonna change.
So wait, so he's like, you're my dad?
I'm sorry, I was 15. I was young. I was 15 at the time. I was playing sports. I was one of the best coming up. I played on the older team.
Yeah.
And all these girls were coming at me the night, I wasn't supposed to be drinking. I drank. Your dad told me that he slept with this girl, and I'm like, that's crazy because I slept with the girl too. And then when she brought
that doesn't make any sense. So if you're my dad, then where have you been this whole time? What have you been doing this whole time?
What do you mean, what have I been doing this whole time? I've been here this whole time.
Yeah, but not as my dad. Why didn't you just let me know, like, I'm your dad, and, like, how we had the father-daughter relationship? Like, why did you go off making him have to take up the responsibility of being my dad? Like,
saying that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I came, I stepped up, and that's it. There's nothing wrong.
That doesn't make any sense. Like,
I was young, and at the time, I didn't want to tell grandma that, hey,
I've been living my whole life as a lie.
You haven't been living your life as a lie. He decided to step up as your dad. He's still your dad.
I'm still your dad, son. I still love you.
This is why I told you I didn't want to tell her this, bro.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
I know, but that doesn't matter if you don't want to tell her or not. We don't want it to come out. We don't want it to come out and say, oh, you know what?
It's been I'm 14 now. I'm 14 now, and now you guys decide to tell me that you're not my actual dad and you're my biological father. Like, when was I supposed to find out about this? Because it wasn't your idea to tell me. It was his idea. So when were you going to tell me about it?
No, not his idea. Your dad, and I still love you, Cyan. Don't say his idea. I'm your dad, and I still love you, and it's not.
So am I supposed to call you my dad? Are you supposed to be my uncle?
You can just consider it that I'm your uncle. It's fine.
Yeah, don't change anything. There's nothing. We just want you to know because we didn't want it to come out later that, hey, you know what?
So wait. Let me get this straight. My whole life has changed now. So my siblings and all of that stuff.
We're not gonna say nothing about that.
So are they even like my brothers and stuff like that?
They're not your brothers. They're your cousins. But that doesn't matter because we're not gonna. Just like you, when the time is right, we don't want to confuse that. Timing is everything.
What?
We're not gonna say.
You're not gonna tell them that they're not my actual brothers?
They are your brothers. They're your brothers. They're not your real brothers. They're your real cousins.
So you're gonna make them go through the distress that I'm going through right now to lie to them for their whole entire life? And when do you plan on telling them?
No, we never have to tell them. We never have to tell them.
I've been living 14 years of my life, and now you guys want to come and tell me about this?
Son, we just wanted to tell you because we wanted to protect you.
You should have been to protect me from what? You guys should have been told me about
Sorry, listen to what I'm saying. We couldn't tell you at the time. I was too young. I didn't know what to do.
I don't care. I don't care if you were too young. That
I don't
doesn't matter. It's your
understand.
responsibility. It would have been your responsibility to say, hey, this is my daughter. I'm gonna be a father for her, not just be there. What have you done?
I've done everything. I took you out. I bought you shoes. I bought everything you want.
Taking me out, buying me shoes, doing a 1-2, buying a 1-2 food. What is that? Do you know how much it costs to be a father and to take care of a child?
I couldn't.
And all the expenses and everything like that, buying groceries, getting food, getting all the clothes, not just a few clothes, making sure that they always have a roof over their head, paying
I'm
bills.
trying to tell you is that I couldn't be a father because we done already said
But that's what I'm
he's gonna be your dad. I had to.
I made sure that
You didn't need to do that though. You didn't have to
You don't
do
know the
that.
situation.
I know. I made sure that you had. I made sure that you had food. I made sure that you had clothes. I made sure that you had roof over your head. I made sure that you had all that stuff.
So when were you gonna tell me about this?
And
When were you gonna tell me about that?
You didn't want to tell you until later on. Until
When
you
is later on? 55?
No, when you're a little bit older, when you're a little bit more,
18.
Yeah, when you're more mature.
18?
oh hell no!
When you're more mature, Cyan, I'm your dad. I love you, and that's not gonna change. That's not gonna change. We just want you to know.
18, that's half my life gone. 18.
I know, but we just want to tell you right now so that you don't get hurt long run if somebody comes and says.
No, I'm already hurt enough right now. I'm
You were
hurt enough.
too young to comprehend what was going on.
Cyan, I love you, Cyan, and that's not.
If you guys were living in the same house, you could have still told me like I'm your dad and that's what's up. Even if you weren't gonna be the best father, gonna be always there, gonna be making sure that I had a roof over my head, you could have still told me that like, I'm your dad because now I'm confused right now, and now I don't know if I'm supposed to call you uncle, if I'm
You can
supposed to call
me
you dad.
uncle.
Call
You
him
keep it
uncle
the
still.
same
I'm
way.
your
This
dad,
is why I
Cyan.
didn't want to do this because I already knew this confusion would happen. Nothing is gonna change. At the time, I was too young. Do you
I
understand?
don't
couldn't.
care.
But this is what I'm saying. He
You understand?
decided that he was
I
going to be your
decided to
dad.
step
You've
up.
been lying to me this whole life, and then you want to go and lie to Mason and Mateo and my siblings. I don't even know what my cousins. You want to lie to them and tell them that I'm their sister. I'm their sister. Don't even lie to them.
You're their big sister. What do you mean? Relax. You're their
Technically,
big
you're their
sister.
sister. That's just how we. That's just the way that everything had to go. I couldn't step
I'm
up
your
as
big
a father.
cousin.
No, you're the big. What do you want to do? You want to ruin their
It's not gonna
childhood?
ruin anything. We can still have the same relationship, but why lie to them?
So there's no
So
need to
they're
tell
not
them.
confused and they're not acting like
Like
this now.
and they're too young. This is what I mean. They're too young. They're
It's
not
a
gonna-
difference because it's the sister. It's not, oh, that's not your dad. It's, oh, that's not your sister. That's not gonna change anything.
Son, you know how they look up
Honestly?
to you. You know how they love you, son. We're not gonna do that.
It's okay.
Listen, please forgive me.
We've made-
Please back
Please,
up.
I'm
We've
sorry.
made them-
You're not sorry. So are you
what I'm
sorry that you didn't tell? If you were sorry, you would have been sorry 14 years ago when you decided
Stop it. Get some help.
to not act like my dad.
This, bro. This is why I didn't want to do this, bro. At the end of the day, he's still your dad. I couldn't do nothing
I'm your
about
dad,
it.
son. I love you. Please sit. Can you please sit down? Like
I don't feel like sitting down right now.
Son, it doesn't matter. He's your biological dad, but I'm your dad. We just want to tell you so that we're the first one to tell you, and that it doesn't.
So you guys were only telling me because you were scared that other people were gonna tell me?
No, ma'am.
No,
Now
Sayana.
she's thinking that because
Like that's not the thing. The point about it is we should have told her when I said we were never supposed to tell her. Now everything is happening and everything is going up. It's not about that. It's all good, Cyan. Relax, Cyan.
I'm relaxed.
I know, but you're going on.
Honestly, I don't know what more to say. I think I'm gonna get
But
cold.
this is what we're saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Like I made a mistake. I should have stepped up. But I was young, and at the time, I wish I could make it. I wish I.
Cyan, hold on. Where are you going?
I'm going to my room.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You need to sit down. I'm talking to you. Hello, sit down. I'm your dad. Sit your ass down.
You're my dad.
That's what I said.
You just said nothing has to change, so you need to still be acting like you're my uncle then. You just said nothing has to change, so don't come
Tell her
talk
to
about
sit
something.
down, bro.
You're my dad. You
Okay,
didn't even want
I'm
to
your-
tell me about this.
Okay, sit her down, bro.
Cyan, please have a seat, please. I don't want to get upset, please. Like this is just a conversation that we're having so that you know he's your biological father, but you're gonna still call me daddy.
Okay, what else do you guys want? Because I'm done.
Are you really that upset right now that he's your biological dad?
Because he didn't tell me about this.
I get it. I get
But
it.
I'm gonna tell you
I couldn't
something.
tell
I
you.
love-
But hold on, bro. Hold on, yo. Listen, I get it. I understand. You're
I
feeling.
don't care.
Cyan,
Just
it's-
listen to
Cyan,
what I'm saying. I understand, and I'm sorry. And what I'm doing right now is I'm asking you to forgive me, please. Like, please. I'm so sorry that I made you live like this. I didn't tell you.
You're not sorry. You're sorry that I found out now.
But
You're sorry that I found out now.
I'm sorry that he's your uncle. I'm sorry that I'm your dad. Because at the end of the day, we love you so much. And it's a prank! Because we outside! Saya, hold on! Saya, why you in the dark? Saya, come here.
Leave me alone.
Saya, no, come
I'm
here.
tired of your foolishness. Leave me alone.
What foolishness, Saya? Aren't you happy that I'm your real dad?
No.
What? Saya, I love you. Come here. Okay, what do you? Saya, did I? Saya, did I?
Why
Or
are you
did I
holding
not?
the camera like that?
Saya, did I or did I not get you?
You did not.
Yes, I
Leave me
did.
alone.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? Where we at? Tell them where we at.
Inside.
We outside! Guys, Cyan got. You already know what it is. Hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe and turn on your post notifications. We out.